Turns out when you lose sleep for about 6 weeks and you keep moving and you're on the go and you keep losing sleep every night, it's gonna make you depressed. And it's kind of like, duh. But I have to preface with 5 days a week, I get up at 6 a.m. for work, and then last month on the weekends, on my days off, I couldn't sleep in because we just had graduations and plans with friends that required a lot of early mornings on the weekends, and it just built up. It felt like the sleep, the hours lost in my body built up, and last Friday, I finally was like getting off my phone. I was like, I'm unavailable, and I slept. Woke up, ate, relaxed, slept in the morning, and this episode is just a product of my energy and my body feeling like a human again. It's so crazy what losing sleep does. I've never really experienced losing that much sleep before, so it was new and it was so confusing and frustrating because I didn't have the motivation. I didn't have the motivation to do the things that I wanted to do. So this is just, wow, feel like a brand new person. And now I know that if I'm spiraling, am I getting enough sleep? Maybe I need to sleep, because boy, did that make a difference. And I hope you guys enjoy this video. Thank you for your patience. I feel so good this morning. I'm almost not mad, but I'm just like, how come I didn't put the connection of just needing to sleep, of needing to sleep a lot, 2 and 2 together, because I feel refreshed for like the first time in so long. Like, I didn't wake up feeling grouchy, I didn't get out of bed feeling just like incomplete. I woke up and I was just like ready. I was like, I'm good for my day. And so I'm hoping that maybe I've caught my body up on sleep, and just out of pure celebration for life and for feeling good and for being alive, this is my favorite outfit right now. This shirt came from Wild Chance on Etsy, and these pants came from Cotton Flower Clothing on Etsy. So, you know, just 100% cotton, feels good on the skin and feels good to flow in. I kind of just indulged in like a personal cacao ceremony, and I'm just feeling good.
You call me dear, it sounds so kind. But when it comes to love, my dear, you can't decide.
So, little life update, kind of. We spent like most of this morning outside, and now I regret that because I had like a little nosebleed, kind of. My allergies are naturally pretty sensitive anyways, but the, what's it, PM 2.5 pollutant that is polluting our air right now, like it's so hazy outside that the sky is not even blue, it's like almost white, really. You can barely see the clouds. I feel like that gives an idea of how polluted our air is right now. Then I'm just like, oh, maybe I stay indoors for the rest of the weekend. Kinda sucks because we were going to swim out in the mountains, but now my friend's coming here and we're gonna just chill and relax. And I'm grateful that she is so flexible and she'll be here soon. But it's kind of scary, like, especially like, I don't smoke cigarettes, I don't smoke weed, like, I really don't, I try to keep my health, like, not like top tier, but just, I'm pretty health conscious, and it sucks to like, something that's out of your control is enough to like affect your health and like millions of people's health. And my allergies are pretty sensitive now. I had a coughing fit last night. My throat, it feels like, you know that feeling when you have a lump in your throat? I have that feeling in my throat right now. And I keep getting stuffy, because I want to say for a while I wasn't too stuffy consistently, but now it's like I am. I don't know. Like, you can hear it. Can't be helped. But I'm like super grateful for this house and to have our home that is really well insulated, may I add. And we have a lot of plants, like especially in this one room, there's a lot. Have natural air purifiers. There's a snake plant in the living room. I actually meant to work on more of our indoor plant collection, but when we were getting settled and building a routine, like haven't quite had like a plant routine yet. But probably this coming fall, get more plants going, keep up with them, keep up with watering them and stuff like that. But I'm like, there's a lot of greenery in here, a lot of things to purify the air, and just focus on breath work and breathing practices, because those actually also like strengthen the lungs. Like, yeah, I'm like, that's all I can do. Just not be outside for too long. I think I was outside for too long earlier, probably. It is the next day. Yesterday was so eventful, it was so fun. I'm like, I kind of wish I had recorded like little moments with my friend drinking a tea, but we were just chatting and super present and stuff, and it was a really good time. We drank a lot of tea and just talked, really. Tea talks. And Phil and I went out to dinner because we haven't eaten out for dinner in months, and we also went out for breakfast. So yesterday was just a really nice day to not have to worry about any cooking, and like our kitchen has been kind of backed up because I was starting to like get depressed from not sleeping, from like losing sleep. And like 5 days a week I have to get up at 6 a.m. so it's like, it doesn't matter when I go to sleep, or if I get good sleep, I still gotta get through the day. So it was starting to just like really build up, and I really feel like I have caught up. Like, I feel well rested and proper alert and like energized and feel like myself. And in recent, like, with my new little powwow of friends, we're all, like, a little neurodivergent. We're all a little, like, we joke that, like, all of our closest friends also tend to be a little cuckoo in the membrane. Not, like, crazy, but just a little spicy, right? And, so we all have this saying. We have these, like, we have our own terminology a little bit, where it's just like, oh, don't feel like a person today. I feel like a shell, like, stuff like that, for like talking about our social meter or our energy meter, our mental meter and stuff like that. So I just feel like I have not felt like a person for a long time, up until literally yesterday. Because Friday, I was like, I'm sleeping. I slept after work, and then I still went to bed early and slept more and slept into the morning, and just, my body's like, we're good. And I'm like, you're telling me all I needed was some sleep? Like, because May was a really busy month. I couldn't even sleep in on the weekends. So, yeah, I feel so good. I'm so happy. I feel like myself again. I'm like, all right, I feel like a shell. I feel like a fresh person. And Phil just is harvesting lettuce and kale. I'm gonna, like, show you guys what that looks like actually here in a second. I've cleaned the kitchen, kind of organized dining room table. I've cleaned my space. I feel so good, so refreshed. Now I know. If like, Phil is learning my cues. He, like, knows my like, hormonal cycle, and he knows what I need in certain moments. Like, if I'm really anxious, he'll be like, go do yoga, go sleep, have you eaten, have you drank water? Like, I'm like, this man knows. He knows me. He's picking up on my stuff. And then I'm like, oh, you're right. Maybe let me go eat. So I've been sitting in the lounge room. I've just been feeling so refreshed in here. Especially because yesterday, I swear, I don't know what it is. I'm about to sound woo-woo for a second. This bundle, I made this bundle last summer. No sage. It's rosemary, mint, and lavender. But I think I had 2 or 3 bundles, and I think this one is predominantly rosemary and lavender, which I kind of want to make more bundles, just because I understand that sage is, like, a closed practice type of deal, and I think maybe Palo Santo might be the same way, or also it's just going, not extinct, or maybe it's just being overused, basically, for production. And I mean, incense, always solid, and I do have a little bit of Palo Santo left. Like, when I use these bundles, they last me forever. Like, I'm not just constantly burning. Like, I started burning this bundle, like, a month ago, I think. But, like, something about the rosemary, it's just, I do know that I think rosemary cleanses bacteria out of the air, so it can be kind of air purifying. And it really, I just noticed, opens up the energy in a space. So, like, I used this yesterday because I was like, bro, I'm refreshed, I'm good, and let me refresh my energy. And the energy in the room, again, it's just, like, refreshing. So I've just been sitting in here. I pulled a card. I read a daily passage from The Golden Present by Swami Satchidananda. And I really just want to meditate and do some light stretching before I need to water my plants before I leave to go out with my friend. But I just feel like so good. I feel like myself. I feel so happy. I've made my tea. My digestion is not peak condition, but it's pretty good right now. And I'm excited to go to my favorite store. It's a vegetarian store, so actually they don't sell, like, any meat. It's they sell, like, dairy, of course, but a lot of, like, vegan products, a lot of wholesome products. Like, that's where a while back I picked up turmeric ginger gummies. Only, like, 4 ingredients. It had adaptogenics in it too. It was like reishi. There was a cacao and a turmeric one. I picked up both because they were $2.99, and I was like, they're good. So if they're there again, I'm probably gonna pick some of those up because they are calming. Like, I would eat a gummy and I would just be like, I'm chilling. And I also want to get my adaptogenic powder mix again. I'm gonna pick up some herbs and just some produce And then we might go to a tea bazaar. It's a place, it's just a tea place. It's such a cute little tea place. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm feeling good. Just fresh. If only the air was fresh. If only the air outside was fresh. The mans went and harvested. This is all lettuce, which good news, there aren't many aphids. Ooh, okay, we got some basil, some kale, lots of kale. Kale is a force, it's insane. Ooh, we got a little bit of some rosemary and some lavender and Swiss chard. This will probably be the last of the Swiss chard because it's getting really hot and they're starting to kind of like go out, but this is from the garden today.
Told my beautiful wife that if she gave me time and space, this is what I could produce for her.
Oh, for me?
Well, for both of us.
Yeah, I love you. This space looks so empty without the plants. I don't like it.